If time travel was safe, but you could only send back inanimate objects, what item would you send to the past and to which era to make the biggest impact? A Terminator to kill Sarah Connor. A black stone monolith to proto-humans. A microscope helped germ theory catch on early on, at least by a couple of centuries. The world's stockpile of nuclear warheads, sent back 66 million years ago to detonate in the exact location of the Chicxulub asteroid while it was still in space, to destroy it before it could kill the dinosaurs. I would send a headline of Columbine to the principal of Columbine High School on April 19th. I truly don't believe people understand how much changed in America after April 20th, 1999. It rivals 9/11. An anvil to drop on Hitler's head maybe. Probably something simple thousands of years that would be useful, like a box full of pencils, just to see what would happen if you dropped them in Mesopotamia. I'd send back stone tablets with hieroglyphs of things that look like aliens and people with animal heads just to F with today's conspiracy theorists. Oh, and a red puffy vest in honor of Marty McFly. I would send metal dodecahedrons with balls on intersections and randomly sized holes in the faces. I will randomly send these to the Roman Empire. I will also send tablets engraved with engraved on them. These go to every ancient civilization. I will paint them to give modern people something to carbon date. I will put constellations on the back. I will include aluminum ingots, aluminum foil, and space blankets to attempt to make local view them as valuable. In addition, I will send 18 perfectly round tungsten orbs in a circle of where the first moon landing landed. I will put 1 tungsten toy flying saucer 5 feet from the second landing site, 7 tungsten orbs and 965 brass cubes by the third landing site, a flag with a walrus with a top hat and monocle that reads, "The League of Exemplary Plutonian Groshkars" in Inuktitut, along with lines of fake languages providing multiple translations. No English. I will also include the dodecahedron described above. And 3 cubes of tungsten. These at the 4th landing site, nothing at the 5th landing site. The skull of a pygmy elephant at the 6th. I will send this 2 million years before that landing, so they can carbon date it, if it still exists. No one has said sports almanac yet? A fully charged vibrator. A letter to myself to buy stocks and BTC, what else? I'd send a modern medical textbook, translated into Latin, to the year 1400 or so. This gold bar, which I conveniently found earlier today. A printout of every winning lotto numbers to myself between the day I'm sending it to and the day I send it. Ralph Ann's wife from Inbrugg. I'd send a smartphone filled with tech data and drawings from 2024 to the Pentagon in 1938 and end WW2 before it starts. A nuke on Eastern Africa a few million years ago, just when evolution started to make bipedal apes with megalomaniacal tendencies. I would send an armed bomb back to a random castle in medieval Europe just to see what'd happen. If that wasn't fun enough for me, I'd send back armed bombs to every castle and manor in medieval Europe, and see how society progressed with European civilization toppled. The Ancient Testament to Plato and friends.